I'm Skip Jack, and I'm not that purple guy from the Wiggles, by the way. And as you can tell, I just fist bump rather than a handshake. Do you know why? Because that's the only time I can get away with punching a white guy.
Hey!
Yeah, and a fat one as well. And an old one as well, you know? So after that punch, well, a couple of years from now, you might be living in a retirement village. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I hope you watch your diabetes from now on. You know what I'm saying? Don't drop on me, okay? I think you better take care of yourself in the back, okay? So yeah, my name is Keith Chang. Like he said, I used to be an astrophysicist. I got a master's degree of astrophysics from the University of Queensland in 2011. And then I got another degree in 2012. It's called Master of Unemployment. I don't find it particularly funny. So yeah, as you can tell from the look on my face, I absolutely loved going to the casino. You probably have seen me 12 times in a row in the casino anyway. And apparently I've seen only like a few demographics in the casino. You have like Asian people, old people, and you have old Asian people. And last time I was telling that joke in some bar called Lions Pub or something, which has closed down or some shit, I don't care. Nothing happened to it. And he was emceeing that bar as well. Has it closed down, by the way?
Which one?
The Lions Bar. Oh, no one cares, that's fine.
Yeah,
no one cares, it's closed down.
They do different stuff.
Yeah, it's fine. They do a lot of stuff that's not relevant anyway. And while I was performing that joke just then, sitting on my far right is like an Asian guy, 55 years old of age. I can measure the age, but he's like not laughing at my joke at all. So I'm thinking, is that 55-year-old Asian guy looking at my uncle? But then how can I tell if that's my uncle anyway? Is that this is my uncle? And he's not displeased, so I've come up with two possibilities why he's not laughing. One is he's not happy with someone who looks like his nephew telling a bunch of racist jokes about his uncle looked alike. Or he's still grieving over his losses at the gambling table. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. And how do I find him? Nowhere can find him. Well, that's something to think about, obviously. So I'm not sure if you can tell or not from my handsome look. I am single. So yeah, Rico guy, you know, purple guy, and with a haircut like this, can't usually get a date easily. You know what I'm saying? So I've been asking around for a lot of tips on how to not be single. And one of the tips I got was like, you know, a few years ago, mine was like, why don't you start working out, mate? You should start working out. You start working out, mate. And so for years I've been start working out, lifting, also weight lifting. Now I'm still single. And then I realized why by looking into the mirror. The mirror tells me that although my body got a lot bigger, but my head remains the same fucking size. And so I just look like one of those Sky News retarded stupid baby who contracted Zika virus. Yeah, you know, if I was in green outfit, I would look like a giant sea turtle, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of sea turtles, did you know that sea turtle? Oh, well, actually, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about something more relatable. You ever got herpes? So apparently, sea turtles are found by researchers to have a lot of herpes, not just on their face, but all over their body. So I'm thinking, wow, there must be a reason for it, and I'll come up with two possibilities again. There's always two possibilities anyway. And possibility number one is some guy just used condom, and just flush it down the drain, and whoosh, as it comes out of the pipe, and just smack on the face of this poor turtle. And that's how they get the herpes. Obviously it's bullshit, alright? Possibility number two I've come up with is, well, you know, sea animals, when they have sex, they never put on a condom. right? So when they have sex, especially the fucking whales, you know, the giant sea producers, semen cum producers, right? So when they actually ejaculate, I'm just that's how they get over the face. And sea turtle obviously try to, you know, pour some of those plastic bags over the head. And that's how they get killed, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we humans are douchebags, aren't we? Yeah, we certainly are, you know? Yeah, fucking hell. So, you guys ever lived in any bad neighborhood? Yeah? Anyone living in any bad neighborhood? Having a lot of fuckwits around your area, saying some weird shit at you? Yeah? I'll tell you what happened with me. Back in Brisbane, where I was living in like a really bad area called Brisbane CBD. And downstairs, I walked downstairs from a building. There was a guy who kept yelling, "Oh, Bruce Lee! Oh no, Jet Li! No, Bruce Lee! No, Jet Li! No, Bruce Lee!" Look, Mike, you know, you better decide now. Which one is it, Bruce Lee or Jet Li? You know what I'm saying? And he's like, "Hey, you must be Bruce Lee, right?" And guess what? That guy was Asian! Even Asian people in Brisbane are fucking racist. How about that? Fuck man, who are you, man? You're like the popcorn in the capital Bruce Lee, man. You're fucking bullshit. And so I did what Bruce Lee would have done. I kicked him in the face. Yeah, that's a lie, obviously. Yeah, obviously a lie. If I could fight, I wouldn't be here in some basement telling you guys dick jokes, would I? I would actually be performing in some major movies, you know, like yeah, one of those guys. You know, that's not performing here. So anyway, yeah. Aside from being single, I'm also kind of dumb as well for that so-called astrophysics, which is why I'm not doing physics anymore, because I'm really dumb, you know. So for years after I got, you know, kicked out of the school, I actually tried to find all sorts of ways to improve my IQ, right? So I heard that, did you know that the more you use your left hand, the smarter you can become? So for years, I've been using my left hand to do all sorts of things, writing with my left hand, drawing with my left hand, you know, wiping my ass with my left hand. That shit was messy, man. It took me a couple of days to clean up, you know what I'm saying? Holy shit, man. And last but not least, masturbating with my left hand, because my right hand was on the mouse. All the guys know what I mean, right? Yeah, obviously. Yeah. And then I actually went to like a test center. And then I think, my IQ must be really high now. And then I sat down, and after doing the test for hours and hours, I realized that my IQ point went 10 points lower. Then I figured, why? It's not that my IQ actually went lower, it's because I was using my left hand, so I got a lot slower. So, and then a few years later, I realized that there was another scientific article that came out, and that says, did you know that ambidextrous people tend to suffer schizophrenia and have lower IQ? I was like, wow, geez, I've just wasted 3 years of my life that I will never ever get back to become crazier and fucking retarded. Wow, geez, that's life, isn't it? Looks like I'm not ever going back to astrophysics. You guys are in luck. So, you know, have you ever observed that from all the Asian restaurants and all the Asian people we have interacted with, like rice is a big part of the diet? Have you ever noticed why? I've come with a theory as to why. Again, there could be two possibilities. And apparently, I realized that rice and Asians have a lot in common. First of all, they're usually not very big. You know, don't usually speak English. Except this one, obviously. And all look the same. And last time I checked, rice cannot drive either. And I was telling that joke in Queensland, right? And there was some British backpacker sitting in the front, and they were like, "Oh, that's not funny. I'm not laughing." So yeah, okay, not racist, okay. And then to the left of my table, there was like a bunch of like Queenslander girls. And yeah, that's so true, man. That's so true. By the way, is your dick this big? Is your dick this big? And I was like, wow, jeez, man. No wonder you got Polly Hanson elected, man. Yeah, that's why I'm not in Queensland anymore. Yeah, that's why, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So as you can tell, you know, did you know that in South Brisbane, there's actually like a place with South Bank as well? Well, not the South Bank here, but Brisbane South. There's like a Balkan version of the South Bank in Melbourne. You know what I'm saying? So anything in Queensland is. You know, fucking. This my stand must be made in China as well. It's not even fucking moving. Just fuck, man. Yeah. So, what have you ever? By the way, have you ever like walked past some strangers and you try to see if you are actually taller and shorter than them? Have you ever tried it? I did. Okay. And while walking past this Vietnamese restaurant in South Bank in Brisbane, I just before I walked past this old lady, roughly about 60 years old. Again, I've never measured her. And she's like, I'm like, am I taller than her? And obviously, that 60-year-old white lady is like, I'm not gonna be shorter than this Asian. And I'm like, there's no way I'm gonna be shorter than this fucking old white lady. And so the two of us just walk past each other, and then I just stand up tall. Here, you see, I'm taller than you. And in retaliation, what do you say? Go! True story, by the way. And I'm like, wow, did you know that statistically, Chinks, which I am, is taller than Gooks? Just because you're standing in front of a Vietnamese restaurant, don't assume that every Asian-looking person is a Vietnamese group, okay? If you want to be a racist, you better be a precise racist. You know what I'm saying? Better be a precise one, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So aside from these things, some years ago, I also used to live in Sydney as well. Anyone used to live in Sydney? Yeah? No one live in Sydney. Great! Because it's a fucking shithole aside from the harbour bridge that people can jump from. There's an equivalent of that. It's called the Brisbane Story Bridge in Brisbane, which a lot of people have jumped off from. And so many people jump off from that they actually build some fence around so that people can't actually climb and jump off it. You know what I'm saying? So which is why I'm here, so that I won't kill myself there. You know what I'm saying? And what I'm trying to say is, you know, anyone been to Tinder? Anyone on Tinder lately? No one on Tinder? Alright, no problem. You know, I was on Tinder a while back while I was in Hong Kong because I had like no luck in Hong Kong, no luck in here, no luck in Hong Kong, and so I resorted to being on Tinder. And the first girl on Tinder was like, what do you want to do tonight? I said, how about my comedy? I've got a comedy show tonight, you know, would you like to come? No reply ever. And then second girl, man, like she finally getting some, you know, conversation going on. And the first thing she said is like, so what is it that you do for a living? And I said, actually I'm kind of between jobs right now. And she's like, what do you mean by between jobs? It means unemployed. And I never heard back from her again. Yeah, that's Hong Kong girls. And so the third one is a very strange one, actually a very special one. There's something so special about this girl. You know what's so special about this girl's profile? She's got huge knockers! And so I'm like, wow, jeez, would you like to have some fun together? And she's like, oh yeah, mate, yeah, definitely have some fun. And yeah, what kind of fun can we have? Oh, it depends, you know, what kind of fun? Yeah, can we have fun? Yeah. And she drops 1,000 Hong Kong dollars. And then I'm like, something's not right. I'm not paying for this unless there's something sort going on. But I still see that something's not quite right. And so I show it to the friend next to me, and he's like, not to burst your bubble of excitement, you know, the girl profile you're looking at is actually a transsexual lady boy. That's when I realized that I almost jumped the gun and paid $1,000 to suck a ladyboy's. Oh.